In this video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons of living in Byron Center, and we're getting after it right now. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your good buddy Jimmy Kegle right here in the Grand Rapids Metro. I do so many videos on what it's like to eat, sleep, work, play, have fun, and buy and sell some real estate in the Grand Rapids Metro. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead right now and hit that subscribe button. That's key to growing the channel. I really, truly appreciate it. Also tap that little bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. I'm honestly helping so many people all across the country move, buy, and sell here, and I absolutely love it. Also, just if you're in the Grand Rapids area and you're looking for a good realtor or someone to help you list or buy, let me know. I'm happy to help out. Or if you just have questions about real estate, give me a comment and I'm happy to help out. So the bottom line is, if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere in the Grand Rapids Metro, give me a call, give me an email, shoot me a text. You can see my number right there. Whatever is easier, however you want to get a hold of me, I've got your back when you're moving to Grand Rapids Metro. And I just want to give you an idea of where Byron Center is in relationship to the state of Michigan. And you can see right here where the map is. So there's the state of Michigan. We're on the west side, obviously, where Byron Center is, and it's just south of Grand Rapids. Just want to give you a good idea of where it is. You can see by this map right here that Byron Center is about 13.5 miles south of Grand Rapids. So it takes about 16 minutes. So it's not too far of a ride. So you get a lot of people that live in Byron Center and then work in Grand Rapids, which also get some people that live in Grand Rapids and work in Byron Center. But the majority, I would say, it's the earlier that they live in Byron Center and work in Grand Rapids. So not too far of a drive, and just a straight shot at 131, which is a great highway. All right, we're gonna start off with the pros. Number one, the school system is amazing. The schools in Byron Center are awesome, K through 12. You get people moving to the state of Michigan just to send their kids to the Byron Center school system, and it's growing. They just had, what is it, $168 million bond that got approved in 2017 that they've used to add a couple of schools, take the existing schools and increase the size. Also, they added 3 new buses to the school system. I mean, huge buses. They already have a huge fleet. And they also used it to, they're adding more baseball and soccer fields. The synthetic fields are awesome. By the way, I'm gonna try not to say awesome and cool. I've been looking at my videos. I don't say those 2 words that often in my normal life, and I don't know why I'm saying it. That's super cool. I don't know why I'm saying that so much in my videos, so I apologize. I'm gonna really work on saying that. You can call me out if I miss one. But anyway, so yeah, they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot of improvements to the school, and academically, you can't get much better. Now, if you watch other videos, my kids go to East Grand Rapids, so I'm a little biased. So I'd say they're a little bit better, maybe even a little bit more than better. But Byron Center, hey, is an amazing school system. So yeah, K through 12. If you're coming there, you and your kids are going to get a top world-class education, and it's a great school system. The other pro, number 2, would be Kegle Outlets. Kegle Outlets, if you're not familiar, they have several across the Midwest. It's a family-owned company, which is, I was going to say pretty cool, but which is a great thing. And what they do is they're an outlet mall, but they're a higher-end outlet mall. They don't have the junky stores. They've got Calvin Klein, who else? I can't think of any. Oh, J. Crew, Banana Republic, Brooks Brothers, all kinds of Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, all kinds of cool stores like that, and you get a good, good price out of them. So, and it's brand new. It was built, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. They have a pizza shop there. They have a couple other places to eat. Every mall's got to have Auntie Annie's with those amazing pretzels. They are delicious. And then they've got a Starbucks and some other places there. So it's a great place to shop and get some clothes at a discount. And also you can make a day of it with some food. So that's built right there in Byron Center. So that's definitely a big pro. And that's also brought more business to Byron Center and some other shopping or some other like strip centers that are moving and coming to Byron Center as well. So another pro is for how great the school system is. The cost of living in Byron Center as I related to earlier to East Grand Rapids, it's a lot less than East Grand Rapids. I mean, the median home, as you can see by this graph right here, in Byron Center is $264,500, while the median home cost in East Grand Rapids is $392,600. So that's a huge difference. So you're getting almost as good as education, a very good education, and the homes aren't near as expensive, but they're definitely on the upswing. So here are the cons. Now, I'm more of a positive person. I like to talk more about the positivity, and to be honest, with Byron Center, there really is very little negative. But you gotta be honest, and in some people's mind, there are some negatives. And I would say one of the cons is it's growing so fast. I mean, if a builder buys some land, gets it developed and puts in 30 lots, those are all sold the second they're available, and then all the vertical, which I'm a builder, I don't know if you know that, but in construction talk, that's everything coming out of the ground. So the land's one thing, then you got the vertical, but the lots are sold quick, and the vertical construction sold quick as well. I mean, we're literally within a couple months. So it's a hot area, and I think that's great because it's helping everybody out. But some of the people that grew up in Byron Center, you know, don't like how fast it's growing, and you're adding all these neighborhoods and changing the look of the place. So some of the people think that's growing too fast, and that can be a negative depending on the way you look at it. I still see it as a positive, especially as a realtor, but I'm someone that likes to help people buy and sell stuff. But I get that the locals that have been there, you know, for a couple generations can think that. I would say the number 2 con is it's not a very diverse community. And as I have always said, and I still believe this in my heart, that diversity only makes things better. Not only for the community, but for the education, because the real world, you're gonna be working with people from all walks and different types of life, education, social and economic background, religion, color, you name it, you know, that's just how life works, which is great. So I know there's been an active progression of the city working on getting it more diverse, but I've heard that from more than one person that their diversity is lacking, and you know that's definitely a negative. And I don't think it's a huge issue, but anytime you don't have it, I consider that negative. Because of all that building, the price of homes are really escalating. I mean, which is great if you're a homeowner, you're going to make money, but some of the people that like the area are getting kind of pushed out because they can't afford to buy the house that they want. You know, like if 10 years ago, a family could come in there and buy a nice little house, well now that house is probably worth, you know, 50 to 100 grand more depending on the neighborhood. So again, overall, I think it's great for the community, but for certain people, because the prices are going up and the houses are getting more and more expensive, you have less people that can afford to live in the area, and some people call that a negative. So, you know, again, that kind of goes either way. Now, so you can look at these houses right here. The homes have gone up about 3 to 5% every year in the last 5 years alone, and the average home cost in Byron Center, if you look at this graph right here, is $264,000. And part of that's due is because the average median income in Granville, or excuse me, the part of that is due to in the area, the average median income is $63,992. So it's the homes are going up in value. You're getting more people with money that move there, and which is all great and positive if you have property, but it can push some people out that don't have that kind of money. So that can be a negative. I say this almost every time, and I have to, because again, I don't know if you've looked at my other videos or not, but you know, and because this is a little bit more rural outside the city, weather is tough. Our winters are tough in Michigan, and you've got enough back roads in Byron Center that aren't on the main roads that, you know, if you get a bad storm, it could take 2 or 3 days before they're going to get to plow it. So it can be a little bit of a challenge, and they're probably going to get a few more snow days than like a Grand Rapids will. But you know, if you have a snow blower, you know, as you can see right there, that's the way to go, and makes life a lot easier. So it's just being prepared like anything else. Bonus round. I thought about talking about this in some of my other videos, and I probably should have, but I want to bring it up now that, you know, a lot of times people move into an area think that the schools aren't that important if you're single. So let's say you're a single person, you're like, well, why do I care about the schools when I don't have any kiddos at home? Well, what does matter is if you want to make more money on your house, then you want good schools. You can't change the school system. You can, let's say you get a house and you want to put in new cabinets and maybe a new countertop. Okay, great. You can do that, and that's pretty cool. I just said cool again, darn it. But you can get that done. But if you want to change the school system or the location, you can't do that with a house. But if you're single, one of the things that make it increase in value the most is a good school system. So I just want to let you know that even if you're single and you're thinking, what do I care about the schools? No, you do care, because it's one of the best indicators of your house increasing in value. So when you buy that property and then when you go to sell it, you're going to make more money. So it's worth it whether you're single or have kiddos at home, or maybe you're thinking about having them in a few years. So overall, I think it's a great area, and I'm going to do more videos here on it in a little bit. But as I've said, I've helped a lot of people relocate and move to West Michigan. If you're thinking of relocating or just curious about the area, give me a call, give me a text. You can see my number there. Give me a comment, and I'm happy to help out. And also, I need to grow this channel because I'm trying to help as many people as I can. Hit that subscribe button. That helps me out so I can give more content and help more people out. Because I'd love to help people buy and sell stuff, their houses. But I'm also here just to give more information so people can have the education before they move somewhere. So thanks, and have a great day.